Okay, so this is my 1973 AMC Gremlin X Levi's edition. They only made 200 Levi's edition Gremlins when AMC and Levi Denim collaborated for a very short period of time in the 1970s. This car in particular is my personal Levi's edition Gremlin that has a pretty extensive history in my family. Back in the 1970s, my great-grandmother bought this car brand new off the showroom floor, had it spec'd out to her exact wants and needs with the rally wheels, the X package, the 258 straight six, and the Levi denim interior. She drove it around, loved it, and later she passed it along to my father, who drove it around as his first high school car, you know, the everyday Gremlin, and he wanted to spice his up a little bit, so he went and put a Kraco radio in the car from old Kmart Kraco. And in the 1970s, people would steal VIN tags to steal cars, so he carved his name into the top of the radio. When he went to the service a few years later, they played a trick on him saying the car wasn't regulation, you're going to have to get rid of it. So he sold the car and bought a 1984 Dodge Omni. Worst decision he says he's ever made. Driving that car around, he tried looking for his car, went back to auction sites, they couldn't find it. You know, they didn't track cars like they do nowadays back then, so the car was gone. About 22 years later, I'm about 4 years old, and my father finds a spray-painted green Gremlin in California with yellow bench seats. Just looks completely ratted out. But it's in California, he wants to make it look like his, so we decide to go over and get it. We drive over to California with our flatbed, find the car sitting right out front. It's pretty rough shape, but it's a California car, so not much rust. And we're looking around the car, and sitting on the floorboard is his name on top of the radio. We found our original car back. Here's the car back in 1973, the day they bought it. Here's my dad going to prom in 1986. There's my great-grandma and my great-grandpa sitting with the car doing some work to it. And then the rest are just times we have had fun in the show. I've grown up with this car. When I turned 9 years old, my father told me this was going to be my car. I am now 19. I've been driving it almost every day since.